SROs.
Say no to
First
SROs.
demand is the immediate removal of school resource officers from our campuses.
We decided to mobilize against the inherently racist practices that FCSD has inflicted on our youth, and people have become a little too comfortable with this, so we wanted to challenge the narrative.
It's not just SROs, that's definitely one of the main problems. So we're also talking about the curriculum within not just education in California, but throughout the nation.
There are so many holes in our history books that directly impact our students. If the students don't know their history, they cannot make informed decisions on how to create a better future.
SROs are really just there for show. And with them being there on campus, that for African American student or a minority student at all, that pushes or puts them in a headspace that makes it harder for them to either learn or focus in the classroom, because they have this thing in the back of their head of, well, what if I do the one wrong thing that my teacher may not agree on, and here comes the cops coming to take me out of class. And that is damaging, and that's damaging to a developing mind.
Racism has no place in our schools.
Racism has no place in our schools.
Our demands consist of a list of 7. Our first demand is to remove SROs from FCSD campuses. Our second demand is to replace SROs with a hall monitor program. The third demand is to divest funds from the SRO contract and invest directly to the students and their well-being. Our fourth is to implement mandatory training for students and staff, including race, implicit bias, and cultural sensitivity, and require all FCSD board members to make a public pledge to reject campaign contributions from police unions and law enforcement as a stance against institutional racism. Our sixth demand is to address FCSD's vast disproportionality in relation to graduation and suspension rates. And our last and final demand is to reform curriculum to address racism in its actuality.
We came out as a request to support the youth that are putting on this action. They want care, not cops. We are in agreement with that. With the inequalities and the racial issues that we're dealing with today, it was important to me that we, whenever the kids call, we need to stand with them, because they're trying to make the necessary change that's going to affect their future. Therefore, we already know the situation here in Rancho Cordova. The kids are now demanding change, and we're going to stand with them until they get it.